Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Imani and I love all things planner and self-care related. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss new content. In today's video, we're actually going to plan for the month of December. I'm so excited that we're finally at the end of the year, and honestly, I think I said this a few videos ago, this is my favorite time of the year. Anytime after October 1st is, in my opinion, just the best time of the year, so I'm really excited for it. Let's get started. So I opened my planner to the Year at a Glance vellum sheet from Cloth and Paper. I actually placed a huge Black Friday order to set up my planner for 2024. So I'm really excited to unbox that when I get it. Hopefully it'll be next video. We'll see how shipping goes, but I wanted to pull up the month of December so I have it right in front of me, and I think that will help me not mess up. So I know that yesterday was the 1st, and this notepad again is from Wild House Paper. I get a lot of questions about it. I have linked it and I'll try to remember to link it again. I like this, actually got it in Boston, but the company I believe is in the Midwest somewhere, and you can definitely order it online through their website as well. So let's get started with at least writing out the month. I don't know if I'm gonna write any intentions because, to be honest with you, I haven't thought about that yet, but I think after writing this and then planning on my inserts, it'll give me a little guidance as to what I want my intentions to be. So let me take a few moments to write the dates. Okay, so I should have mentioned this before I got started. The pen that I'm using is the Blend Pen BLEN. It does say Japan down here. We got this in the November Cloth and Paper pen subscription box, and I love it. I just fell in love with this pen. It's so bold, and I just enjoy the writing experience. There's a nice grip on here. There is a level of design here at the bottom of the grip towards the nib of the pen. And it's a very comfortable writing experience. It's almost futuristic. I'm pretty sure I said that in the last video where I unboxed the November box, but it has quickly become my most used pen recently. I think I'll have to compare it, give it a little bit more time to compare it to my other favorites, so the Sarasa R and the Kokuyo pens, but I'm trying to think of my other favorites. And I'll see if this joins the list of the top favorite, but let me know what's your go-to pen right now. Let me know in the comments below. So off camera quickly, I just took some time to write out the dates for the month of December on the monthly admin insert. Someone actually asked a really good question of me a few videos ago. I think it was the last video actually. They asked why I use the monthly admin inserts and also the monthly layout on the vertical it's like the vertical weekly Cloth and Paper layout. To be honest with you, I don't use that in my planner. So this is what the monthly looks like on the layout, and I just don't like the size of the boxes. So what I do is supplement that with the monthly admin insert, but I do have just monthlies in this layout, and I write the due date of my bills and I keep that in the finance section, but I don't actively plan with it. It just helps me in the beginning of the month to lay out my bills and see what paychecks I want to pay what bills, like what paychecks might have extra money left over for savings, things of that nature. But otherwise, this is definitely my favorite layout. And to be honest with you, I could probably use the monthly admin layout for finance as well. So that was a really good question. So I'm using green in the spirit of Christmas, which I do celebrate. And there are a couple important dates this month. So Timber's birthday is the 4th. He's going to be 5 years old, y'all. It's crazy to think I've had him since he was 2 months, but he's just this wild, fun little puppy, and I'm really happy to celebrate him. My dad's birthday is this month. I have a board dinner for the nonprofit board that I sit on. Of course, there's Christmas. I have a nail appointment. And then I have a full week of PTO, which I'm super excited about. We're going to see a venue today, tomorrow. We're going to see Renaissance. I'm also going out with a friend this evening. So a lot of fun things scheduled for the month of December. So let me just write out the important dates here. Okay, so we have a full month, really, and a lot of important dates scheduled. There's still more room for one more date. I don't know if I'll have that filled. Actually, there is a date that I forgot, and it actually falls after the 25th. So we're actually taking family portraits this year, which is really exciting. It'll be my nuclear family plus Timber and my fiance, so we're really excited about that. Just write portraits here. So just a side note, this is what the pen looks like. Look at how bold the ink is. I love how bold it is. It's bold, it's bright, it stands out against the white paper. This is why I have been grabbing for this pen over the past couple days. It is absolutely everything. I love it, I really do. So next up we have tasks, y'all, and I do have quite a few tasks I want to accomplish this month. So let me give a few moments from a little brainstorming session and I'll get started with the task list. Okay, that's all I'm going to write for these tasks over here. It's really just the stuff that I want to accomplish in the month of December. It's a little bit more specific and narrow than the brain dump list that I usually do, because that brain dump list is exactly what the name of it sounds like. It's literally whatever crosses into my mind. So sometimes it includes things that I want to accomplish in that month, but oftentimes it definitely does not. So we'll do the other dated inserts and then we'll do the brain dump list last, and I can kind of walk through the differences between the tasks and the brain dump items. So I'm going to keep the monthly admin insert here so that I can see the dates for the upcoming week. I know that there are some things going on throughout the week, but not a ton. Not a ton, and honestly, I'm not complaining. My mantra for the month, as you saw on the monthly notepad, is rest is my priority, because this month is all about rest. I'm really excited to pursue that. So for the 4th, we have Timber's birthday. I'm gonna reach for copper again. Beige is not at my desk. I don't know where beige is. I'm pretty sure it might be in the new pen holder that we got from Cloth and Paper not too long ago. And honestly, I don't feel like reaching for it, so we're just gonna leave it there. The 11th through the 17th, that following week, it's my dad's birthday. If you have a birthday close to Christmas, let me know how you feel about it. I always feel bad because I feel like sometimes you just get cheated out of gifts, but maybe that's just me because I have a November birthday. Dad's birthday. And then we're going to reach for a few sticky notes. I want to try something different this month. Instead of having a month of sticky note with the month laid out, this is the sticky note that I'm talking about. I really do like this one, but like I said, I just want to try something different. So we're going to put the affirmation sticky note here so I can write an affirmation every day of the work week. And of course, we're still going to use the transparent sticky note for to-do items that are basically a shorter list of the brain dump. So that's kind of the difference here, right? These are tasks that I really want to complete throughout the month of December, but they don't necessarily have a due date. They just need to be completed by the end of December. The sticky note to-do list are things that I want to complete that week, but they don't have a hard deadline. And if I don't complete it, it's absolutely okay. So I know I definitely have a lot of to-do lists, but that system kind of works for me. Let me know how you kind of incorporate to-do lists in your planner. Do you like to use sticky notes? For me, I like the flexibility of it. So instead of writing down things that don't necessarily have a due date on those inserts, I could use this sticky note, for example, and just continue to transfer it week by week until the list is complete. So I'm gonna grab an oil-based pen. Oh, here it goes. Okay. You need an oil-based pen on these sort of sticky notes. I want to grab that. I think we grabbed 2 on accident, but that's okay. We're gonna put it right here. Okay. So here are a few to-do items that don't necessarily have a deadline for this week. Some things I do want to complete earlier than others. So for example, like rescheduling or scheduling a hair appointment, I want to get my hair done by the portraits, right? So it'd be nice if I completed the week of the 4th through the 10th, but if I do it the 11th through the 17th, it's not the end of the world. So I like this. I wrote kind of big, so I couldn't fit as many items on the to-do list, but what I could fit works well. Then we're gonna grab an affirmations one. And we're just gonna put that right on top. It'll be okay if I can't see all the words. So, if you know me, you know I don't use the dashboard. So here is the week. A little bit of this is going to be repetitive, but the difference here is that this leaves space for a daily to-do list, which often I'll put like content things I want to do, any laundry or chores I want to complete. That will be on the daily to-do list. The weekly to-do list is stuff that I really, really should and really want to accomplish that week. So that's kind of the difference here again. Let me write out the bigger events going on this week. Let me know in the comments below what you have planned for this week. I feel like it's definitely a time for us to slow down, which I'm really excited about, but it could also be super busy. So let me know what your plans are for the week. So per usual, we're gonna highlight the day that has some major events going on. So that would be the 4th and the 9th. A little bit of smearing here, but not much. I don't know if you can see that pretty well, but just a little smearing. So the pen is bold, but you might want to give it a few moments to dry. As always, we highlight the week. And it is time for the items that I really do want to accomplish in the middle of the work week. Okay, as far as the dated inserts, we are done. So I usually put the weekly admin right in the middle of the week that is currently going on. So because it's the week of the 4th through the 10th, we'll put the weekly admin insert here. And then when it is the week of the 11th through the 17th, I will just move it here. And yes, although it is not that week, it's not that hard to turn it around. So those are the daily inserts. I do want to do a brain dump list because I have a lot going on in my brain and I need to get out on paper. And I was going to use one of these inserts, but I realized something. Look at that. There is this completely open page of notes here that I can use. So I want to use that and save the note paper for another use. So we're just gonna write December to-do list. We'll write to-do and goals because it's gonna be like a brain dump list. So it'll be to-dos, it'll be goals, it'll be everything in between. So let's get started with this. And I think how I'm going to write it out here is I'm gonna start with goals. I'm gonna look here to see, what are my self-care goals? What's my soul-related goals, my movement goals, nourishment, career, love. Kind of write out the goals first, and then we'll incorporate any to-do items that come into my head as I am brainstorming the goals for the month. This is the result of the brain dump. It's kind of a lot going on. There's things related to Christmas. We have some goal setting to-do items. I want to start looking at wedding dresses to at least kind of get an idea of what I want because I have no idea. So it's a lot of a little bit. And then I did use some boxes to kind of track myself. So for example, I do want to finish 5 books. So then, as I finish a book, I'll just do a little check mark here. So then at least it gives me like a habit tracker type of thing. And luckily this fits right here. So I do want to make it stand out a bit. So I'm going to try to find, what do we want to use? These are kind of cool colored and I'm leaning more towards something that's warm colored, even though I don't think we're going to get anything that's warm colored. Everything that we got in that box kind of reminds me of like the cool winter tones, not necessarily the warm winter tones that I have going on right now. But maybe we can use one of these. I don't love it. I don't love it, y'all. What about this one? Oh, that's also cool toned. Okay. We're gonna use this one here. Nope. Final answer. Okay. I just want the goals page to be marked so that way I can access it quickly. We're just gonna put it maybe like right here. And I wanna write a G for goals, even though some of them are like to-do lists. That was not my best work at all, but we're gonna keep it. I'm not gonna be wasteful, it's okay. So we have our more decorative elements there. Here is the schedule section. Here's the inbox. And I want to put this here. Okay, so we have that to-do list done here. And then I put a sticky note there. I don't love the G, but we're just gonna go with it. I should have wrote on a flat surface rather than trying to, I don't know what happened there, but we're just gonna leave it because it's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. But this is the completed layout for December, and I love it. I think it's gonna give me an opportunity to complete some items, but really time to focus on my monthly mantra, which is rise to my priorities. So I think the way we were intentional about the to-do items and the goals that I have, I know that I can accomplish that mantra for sure. As always, if you have any questions about the products you see in today's video, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.